Disappointed. Thought, offensively, I thought we got off to a good start in the game, and had some self-inflicted once again that kind of slowed the momentum there. It's a good offense we were playing. They got healthy and were pretty explosive against us, and we just got to find a way as a team across the board to play better. I'm not gonna, make any kind of excuses about the short week, about penalties or anything like that. We'll get back to work. We're a 5-2 football team with a lot of football out in front of us. But if we take for granted that we need to work, we need to improve, we need to get back to doing some of the things that helped us get to this point, 5-2, before these last two games, and we will do that. I have a lot of trust and confidence in my coaching staff, and a ton of confidence that we've got the right guys in that locker room, both talent and the makeup of our football team. Christian Darrisaw did sustain a left knee injury. I don't have an update for you at this time, but we'll continue that evaluation here and then on into tomorrow and try to confirm what that is. Keeping our fingers crossed that we get some positive news. But other than that, that's the only injury update for you guys.
What did you think of the non-call on the apparent face mask there?
Yeah, it looked like he got a pretty good amount of face mask there. Not going to get into, the call or no call and all that stuff. It's just, I told our team, officiating and all that stuff, like, for us to talk about that, for us to seek comfort in that is not how we're going to respond to this. It's just not going to happen. And I'm going to do the same thing right now. I really don't have a comment on whether it looked like he got a piece of the face mask, but they didn't think so they didn't throw the flag.
Kevin, what did you think of just why the defense had so much trouble in that?
I think we were close on some plays in the passing game, but when you're playing against that quarterback and, those receivers getting healthy and getting out there and making some plays for them, I just think it comes down to, can we get enough rushing coverage working together to maybe not give a quarterback like that. We got to tighten up and try to get off the field. I thought some of those, third down plays where drives were extended, not necessarily by conversions, but I thought those were critical plays because we, did some good things defensively in those moments. And then off of those earned first downs, there seemed to be some drives sustained there.
Sam's had good numbers in the last two games,
yep.
Both losses. How do you evaluate it?
Yeah, I thought Sam played well. We're continuing to grow as an offense with Sam playing quarterback. I think he was really sharp throwing the football. There were some nice plays between him and Justin. Just didn't do enough. I thought in really a couple ways. You'd like to get 7 when you're down in the red zone. Liked our early execution just overall. I think, even midway through the third quarter or so, we really only had maybe 4 or 5 third downs, 6 third downs in the whole game because we're pretty efficient on first and second. Got some early touchdowns. The field goals aren't enough, especially in a game like that versus an offense like that. So we've got to continue to find ways to just consistently get all 11 guys on the offense doing their job. That's out of the huddle. That's how we articulate the plays. That's how we're, breaking the huddle with a total command of the system. And luckily, we'll get some extra practice work and be ready to go for the Colts game. Good team coming in. It'd be good to be back at home. But as far as Sam Darnold continues to play at a really high level, we'll keep, coaching up not only Sam but everybody around him in that huddle, and we'll get better and better.
Kevin, after the early success running the ball, what did you think happened with the rest of the?
Yeah, I felt like they started to, they really started to, give us some problems along the line of scrimmage as far as could we get a couple and maybe pop 1 or 2 longer ones that kind of resets the whole day. They were doing a lot of things coverage-wise to, try to keep a roof on the coverage to not let the big plays happen, where Sam was able to kind of check the ball down to some guys, put the ball in play. We got the screening game going a little bit in the second half, and then we just didn't sustain enough, and we weren't on the field enough. 50 plays again. When it's a game like this and their offense is making some plays and sustaining drives and kind of eating a lot of clock, it can feel like an awfully short game to you as an offense when you're either scoring or going backwards, either self-inflicted or sacks. So we've got to just try to find a way to mitigate that, run the ball a little bit more efficiently. 2.9 a carry, whatever it was, is not going to get it done for us with an intent on running the football and building our offense around that. And we got to do a better job at it.
You referenced